Are we really?
Yep, we're on.
Oh, okay. It's that time of year again where we're decorating the cabin for Christmas. Russell has his own little stocking that was made for him. Yeah.
That I've had since I was a baby.
Yeah, and this is mine when, I don't know, I was pretty young as well. So, a little bit challenging for me. I think it needs to go a little bit lower. Lower. I still can't reach it. Oh no, it's getting higher.
It can't be.
It is, it's getting higher for me. I can't reach this. Not even on my tippy toes.
How the heck did you get it?
I told you, I climbed down the stairs. I hung it there.
Very good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, City Girl's leaving shortly to
Boo.
go back to town.
Oh no. But I'll be back in time for some Christmas cheer at the cabin. Christmas cheer at the cabin.
It's not done.
Yeah.
Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to the cabin. I'm Russell and this is Raspberry Rock. I didn't find out until a few minutes ago that I had my audio turned off for all my video this morning of working on the cabin, so that's why there's obnoxious music over the whole thing. Even a part where I talked for about 5 minutes. Yeah. Way to go, Russell. I gave up around 2. I would have given up earlier because it was really cold. At first it wasn't so bad and I took my hat off and stuff, but then the wind started coming across the pond, kind of like right now. And it got really, really cold. But I stuck with it. You might wonder why I use screws when I'm doing board and batten. It's to fix my mistakes, mainly. I made a few. Yeah, so I mean, for 3 reasons really. I mean, one is I couldn't hammer a nail with a hammer to save my life. Second is to fix mistakes, and third is when you go to replace boards, it's a lot easier to pull out screws or unscrew screws. So that's why I do it. And so under the window over there, I was putting the boards under the window and I was trying to space them out so that what happens is sometimes your battens get right next to your frame for your window and it looks kind of dumb. And it happened over here on one of my windows with a smaller window. If you're not looking for it, you kind of don't see it, you'll miss it. But if you're looking for it, you'll see it and it kind of looks bad. So I was trying to space out the boards so that wouldn't happen. And then it happened right at the end. I was like, oh, well, nice going, Russell. So I had to take off all the boards and put them all back up again and scrunch them all together. I mean, you don't see it. Like, I've done spacing in various places, spacing the boards a little bit further apart or closer together. You don't see it. You'd have to use a measuring tape to see it, so not a big deal. And then on this bigger window or on the other side, I'll show you close up. I did it perfectly. I don't know how I did it. I was looking at it again today, and I was like, damn, that actually really worked. But I don't know what it did. I thought I'd done the same thing that I did today, but I guess not. But I gave up at 2 because I cut the same. I cut 2 boards. I was cutting a board for a spot, and I made the same mistake twice. The exact same mistake. We're in 2 boards. And the second time, I was like, screw it. You know. I spent 20 minutes on one board. It's a tricky one too. I spent 20 minutes on it, and that was it. So I had to go for a hike. Yeah. And all present appreciated the hike, as you can tell in the video. Oh my goodness, it's really cold here. So I got the fish in the Coleman oven. That'll probably take about an hour to cook. And I'm freezing my buns off. I'm going inside. I made some bread today in the bread maker, and oh, it's wonderful. It smells wonderful. I'm gonna have some with dinner. But my bread maker's dying. It was really struggling to turn the little flipper thingies, so I gotta get a new bread maker. But I'm not sure I'm gonna run it anymore during the winter. It takes a lot of power, right? Because it's gotta cook it and stuff. Willow's chewing on an elk antler. And it makes a hell of a racket when you're trying to do video when your dog is chewing on an elk antler on the floor. So how many people just went, oh! It was either mayo or ranch. Excuse me, Miracle Whip. I really like fish with Miracle Whip. Actually, I'm not a big fish eater. I love fishing. I'm not a big fish eater, but it's okay with Miracle Whip. And fresh, homemade baked bread. What a weird meal, eh? I don't know what I was thinking. It's all good though. I mean, yeah. Several times last winter, maybe 4 or 5 times. Shoot. It got so mild. I may have left this too late. Shit. It got so mild that I was able to fill up my water containers inside. And it provided most of my water all winter long. I think I left this too late. I wanted to empty this so that I could turn it upside down and then use it over the winter. Like every time it got mild, I could turn it back upright and catch the water. I think I left it too late. I actually did get some water out of here yesterday. That's funny. Out of this one. Probably get some more. Oh, okay. Ow! There was this one time I did that. It didn't work so well. And it resulted in City Girl taking on a mission of going to find the blue barrel. Now if I can just park it in the sun somewhere, maybe the ice will thaw. You know? Oh, she's still really heavy. Ice is formed all around the outside, several inches thick, but not so thick on the bottom. That's interesting. Somehow it got really icy here after I dumped all that water out. How did that happen, Russell? I don't know. It's like a dew or something that also makes it really slippery right now. Not so bad if you have 4 legs. So I know you can't see me very well or anything else. I don't know how this happens. I'm like, let's see if I can put this down here somewhere. I can't. Right over here. I get set up to leave the cabin like noon, and I think I'll be back here before dark. Crouch down so you can see. I'll be back before dark. I don't need my headlamp. Why do I need my headlamp? I don't know if you can see anything at all, or if this is working, but yeah, I left at noon today, and here it is like 5 o'clock. So that's winter for you. And I haven't filmed anything like packing up the ATV or anything like that because it was getting dark and I had to get going, and so much for that. There's a really bright star. If that is east or west, what's that bright star? Is that Mars or something? Anyway, I'm heading in. I just paused here because I just got past some of the really bad spots. The rest of the way in is pretty easy. But yeah, we're gonna get in there, and I'm gonna stop talking so we can get in there. I can't see anything right now. This light is blinding me. One of my floodlights hasn't been working very well, except it works when it's really cold. So it's on right now. I often get asked, you ever get afraid out here? Afraid of the dark or afraid of anything in the night? And I just like to tell this anecdote. There was one day back in the summer when I got out for the day. I was up in, shoot, where was I? I forget. A little north of here, anyway. Out with my buddy Ray. It's when I filmed that house, that rental house, that little thing. Anyway, I didn't take the dogs because I knew it was going to be a long day and I didn't want them sitting in the car all day, and there was no place for them to really run around. So I got back. It was dark like this. It was really dark. In fact, it was darker. I can see lots of stars right now. It was darker than this. It was really cloudy, overcast, and no moon. And I didn't have the dogs with me, and I started in. It was around 8 o'clock at night. I started in. It was dark. I didn't have my headlamp on me again because I never anticipate these things. And while there's a good light on the ATV here, can we see it? Nope. You can't really see to the sides very well. Like, I couldn't see 20 feet to the side into the bush. It's just dark bush, right? And when I start telling this story, a lot of people go, "Oh God, that's so scary." But all I could think of at the time was, it's good to be home. Does that make sense? I tell people I'm the scariest thing out here, and it's very true. Like, forget all those horror movies you've ever seen. It's not realistic. The reality is there's a deer, wandering around looking for food. There's some coyotes looking for mice. I never see them at night because they hear me coming and they take off. There is that stupid light going out. Damn it. So anyway, if and when you ever get to live like this, you'll be the same way too. Trust me. It'll just be, you'll know that there's nothing scary out there. I'm the scariest thing out here. I really am. Humans are the scariest things. Not me specifically. The one good thing about coming in this time of year is I don't have to worry about food spoilage. Nothing's going to spoil. It's like -1 Celsius, just under 32 Fahrenheit. I could take all day long. The worst thing that's going to happen is like my butter's going to freeze. Not too worried. Nope. At this time of year, the only scary part of the trail is when I'm going over the wet spots, and I can get it from this side, but I don't want to turn my back to you. The only scary part is the wet spots, and because you don't want to like dump the ATV. Not that there's much worry of that. It's just, I mean, that's the worst thing that could happen, and you don't want to do that when it's cold and Anyway, when I get here, I always say a little prayer to the lime and lager gods. Thank you, and I will drink a lime and lager in your honor. Somebody asked me in the comments today, how much lime cordial do you put in a lime and lager? About a shot glass worth. And then you adjust it. If it's just a little too sweet, a little too tart, put a little less next time and try it. If it's not strong, if the lime isn't strong enough, then put in a little more, obviously. You got to fine tune it a little bit, because I know if you put in a little bit too much, Yeah, it's not. It gets you right in the back of your cheeks. Damn, I really want a lime and lager now. Come on, Russell, hurry up. Let's get going. Ah, talking all day. I smell beer. I smell beer. No. No. Ah, rats. I hate it when I lose a beer. You know when you're outside and it's cold and it's windy and your eyes get all fucked up? I used to get it when I took downhill skiing a lot. I tried splashing some water on my face, but I still feel weird. Oops. Oh, I was accused by several people of having a potty mouth. And from my last video, because I swore a couple times. But fuck it. I am what I am. Anyway, this is about how much lime cordial you want to use. Actually, I never poured it in a shot glass. Is that the right amount? I don't know. I gotta see it in here. That's about a little bit from the top. Oh, yeah, okay. A little bit more. In fact, I would probably put mine right up to the rim. That's how much I would put in there. So if you're wondering, if you're trying a lime and lager, and as I said, you try it, and then you might want to up the dosage or down the dosage. Just don't overdose. And you can try any beer. I'm using Coors Light, but only because it comes in stories on top of stories on top of stories. But bringing in beer here is a bit of a challenge. So this is a... Hope the bottom doesn't fall out. This is a good size for me because if I kind of put it on the front of the ATV next to the little crate that I take. It works really well, this size. So that's why I bought Coors Light. The time before that, when I went out, asked for 24 Coors Light, they gave me 2 of these. And I'm like, ugh, what? But yeah, you just want to use whatever cheap domestic beer. Usually I buy Carling Tall Boys. Oh, that's an important note. To the top of the shot glass, if you're using a tall boy, if you're using like a regular size can, probably a lot less. I should have pointed that out. I guess I just did. Yeah. So anyway, what was I saying? Jeez, backtrack. I swear I haven't had anything to drink. This is my first beer. And I'm probably not going to drink too much more because I want to start editing this video. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you can use any cheap beer. I usually use Carling because it's cheap. It doesn't really matter what domestic beer you're using because the lime cordial fixes it. And for those wondering, in Canada it's Rose's Lime Cordial. In the US it's like Rose's something India in there, sweetened lime juice. But the bottle looks very similar, and you should be able to find it in the drink mix section of your grocery store if you're looking for it. But it's my favorite way to drink beer now. Unless I'm just drinking a Guinness, which is awesome. But here we go. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers to D. I know you're watching. Oh, that's some good stuff. Right there. Right there. That's where it is. Anyway, I'm going to go over there, sit by the fire, start editing, and drink my beer. Where are you going? You can't leave. The video's not over. There's lots more to come. Yeah, you gotta stay. Come. There's lots more. In fact, we're gonna start with this time lapse. This Starry Night time lapse. And then there'll be more. gives me an idea, I say. People are going to call me crazy, of course, but just before I went up to get my skates, I actually went around and tested a few more spots. They recommend 15 centimeters for 15 centimeters of ice if you're going to walk on it or skate on it. We got about 10 here. It's a lot thinner near the shoreline, as it always is, and it's a lot thinner right around here, right around the dock, which is why it's not that thick, where I poked the hole. But interestingly enough, it's like minus 10 out here. It's already frozen solid, that hole. Conditions for skating are so rare here. This is only the second time I've been able to do this in 4 years. But it's awesome. What's the matter, Junebug? What's the matter? You stuck? You stuck, little girl? What's the matter? There she is. That's a good little girl. Come on, Junebug. There she is. She's still over there. Junebug. Come on, Junebug. Come on, little girl. Oh, where's she going? She's gonna go around. Oh, I'll go get her. We'll go get her. Let's go get her. Come on, Junebug. Whoa! Oh, it's really slippery. Come on, Junebug. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go, little girl. Come on, you can do it. Oh, oh. Come on. That's a girl. Come on, Junebug. Yeah, it's really smooth over here. Too bad I didn't come over here earlier. There she goes. All right, let's go. All right, we're going home. Oh, Willow. Maybe it's because of Willow. around here like a bowling ball, trying to knock everything over. All right, let's go. We're going home. As soon as I came in, Junebug came up, jumped right up on the chair. You didn't wait, did you? No. I've never been good at cooking steak, you know, just the way I'd like it. I was aiming for medium rare, and this is just slightly more medium than medium rare. And why did I do 2 steaks since there's only one of me? It's not like I'm going to eat 2 steaks, but I needed 2 bones. Surely you must understand. That's good. I don't have anything to go with it. Still gonna eat it though. Right over here. Oh, hello. One for the little girl. So what a difference a day makes. Look at this craziness. Our good buddy Dwayne is here to work on the internet. There's our good buddy. Oh, a fancy shot. Dwayne in the background, Junebug in the foreground. Kisses. So, oh, and it's slippery out here. Bit of a wild ride getting in here on the ATV. But, so Dwayne is, first we thought we were going to connect to another tower, that direction. But Dwayne thinks that there's a lot of trees in that direction. So we're trying to improve the connection to the other tower, which is in that way, by moving the antenna up 3 feet. Like, for some reason, fractions of an inch count here. How's it look, Dwayne? I'll let you know, Friday night live stream depends on Dwayne right now.
Pressure's on.
There are hundreds of people, Dwayne, relying on you right now.
Pressure's on, big time. Okay.
This never happens. That's why it's happening again. But this time, oh, I feel like I just got a haircut. Snow is melting again. Very nice. Hey, Willow. Missed. Anyway, a couple of pieces of really good news. I know I'm really backlit here. I always do that, don't I? A couple of pieces of really good news. One is Dwayne moved the antenna up the tree a little bit, and somehow, magically, that's really improved our signal to our tower. Like, he's just playing with inches there. Like, oh, it's better here. It's not. I'm like, are you actually moving it? It's better like whatever. But I also found another problem with my streaming software. They rolled out an update and changed some default settings and figured it out. Anyway, did a test earlier. It works great. So we're on for live streaming tonight if you're watching on Friday. That'll be great. The other piece of really good news had me scurrying around the cabin, cleaning up and putting up some Christmas lights because this is happening. Come in, come in.
Woo! Oh wow! How very festive.
Okay, go.
This brings us to the end of the video, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I guess I'm doing the sign off. If it's Friday, then you're going to join us for Boops Fest tonight. And I've got my Christmas beer cheer. Oh my gosh, try saying that really fast. Christmas beer cheer.
Christmas cheer beer.
Oh, see? I messed it up. I can't even say it properly.
So are we going to talk about this?
Yes, okay, let me take a sip.
Oh, cheers, I guess. Where's my Christmas cheer beer? I haven't even poured it yet.
You told me that I was doing the sign off. I didn't know that you were going to be here.
Well, okay.
Anyway.
Oh, do you want me to go?
No, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, carry on.
Oh,
with
gosh.
The...
Oh, I wanted to show the...
Okay, I got it.
So this quilt that I have covered up with me, which smells fantastic. It was actually made by Pam Evans, assisted by David Evans, and it was a present for us and Junebug.
It's very nice. Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Yes, thank you so much.
We've received some really nice gifts. Where's the...
And Sharon Queestead, I hope that you noticed that when I returned back to Raspberry Rock, I was wearing your hat.
Where is it?
It's hanging up on the hook. There. Yep, I brought it. I brought it back to the city, and then I brought it back here because I had a feeling that Russell would be doing a City Girl returns to the cabin.
Mm-hmm. Also, Jillian, we still have yours.
Yes, Jillian, I still wear yours. I
Like
do.
20 of them.
Yeah, you have. It hasn't been replaced. I do.
20 of them.
We gotta share the love.
We do. And we've gotten some other nice gifts as well. But we gotta call an end to this. Oh, yeah, the Raspberry Rock shot fun.
I love it. It could be bigger though. I'm just saying.
Anyway, oh, okay, you carry on.
So we hope that you enjoyed this video. And we are going to see a ton of you tonight at Books Fest. And we are going to do a special celebration. Do I tell them or no? We save it till tonight?
There will be all new special features.
All new special features because we're celebrating something. Oh, we're celebrating that we surpassed 30,000 subscribers. Thank you to all of you for sticking around with us and watching our journey here at Raspberry Rock. Bye!